The Department of Justice found that police violated the constitutional rights of Louisville residents for years, many of them black people.
The death of Breonna Taylor sparked the investigation.
Her family is reacting to the findings, and we will look at the proposed reforms.
But Mark Vanderhoff begins our team coverage live at police headquarters. Mark, how in-depth is this report?
Vicki, Rick, this is an exhaustive report. It's full of data and specific examples. It primarily covers the period from 2016 to 2021, and it's not meant to be a criminal investigation, but rather a comprehensive look to show people the systemic issues at LMPD.
This conduct is unacceptable. It is heartbreaking.
U.S. Attorney General Merrick Garland highlighted some of the disturbing findings from the investigation into LMPD and Louisville Metro government and what was determined to be a pattern of civil rights violations by LMPD officers.
Some have videotaped themselves throwing drinks at pedestrians from their cars, insulted people with disabilities, and called black people monkeys, animal, and boy.
The investigation was announced in 2021, 1 year after officers shot and killed Breonna Taylor in her apartment. The report detailed repeated violations similar to Taylor's case, with invalid warrants, improperly executed searches, and excessive use of force.
LMPD's ability to serve and protect the people of Louisville has been compromised, and the findings are deeply troubling and sobering.
The report also found police improperly retaliated against those critical of law enforcement, including those who protested following Taylor's death.
Both in routine day-to-day police encounters and during lawful demonstrations, and both before and after the racial justice protests that occurred in 2020.
The DOJ also noted a pattern of discrimination against Louisville's black community.
For example, LMPD charges black people for loitering at more than 4 times the rate of white people, for disorderly conduct at 2.5 times the rate of white people, and for littering at 3 times the rate of white people.
The report also says the city and LMPD did not provide officers with adequate resources, training, and mental health support.
The Justice Department is acutely aware of the integral role that law enforcement officers play in our society and the dangers you face to keep your community safe. So it is imperative.
The DOJ also found some problems with the way some officers handle people with behavioral health issues. At one point, the report said that there are some officers that treat them with, quote, disdain. And they also found problems with investigations into sexual assaults and domestic violence, finding that some of those investigations were not thorough enough. Live at LMPD headquarters, Mark Vanderhoff, WLKY News.